Okay, today we've got a department store, believe it or not. And this is, as the picture said, a very gloomy department store. And I think this is a very foreboding department store. I'm not going to be drawing the department store just to people because I like this particular angle. But yeah, so I think the thing with this department store is that it was designed like this in the socialist period, really to warn people about the evils of capitalist consumerism. You know, they had the department store because they needed to keep up with the bourgeois, but it had to be built in a very scary way, just to let people know this is bad. There's bad stuff in there. You get lost. It'll mutate into IKEA type places where they design it so you can't get out until your shopping cart is full of bullshit. Yeah, so just a theory, or it could just be that that's how it came out. You know, it was supposed to look inviting, and you know, razzmatazz. This is a razzmatazz shopping centre, department store back in Soviet times. I actually like it. I'd prefer if our department stores look like that rather than the ritzy razzmatazz bullshit we've got. I haven't been to one for years, so I'm just remembering when I used to actually bother to experience a city. I mean, look at it. That's a good department store. You know it's going to be. There's going to be a real gloomy atmosphere inside as well when you're shopping on Christmas Eve. Because you left at your Christmas shopping too late, and now you got to go to the gloomy, scary shopping centre. So here's one of these situations where the head's actually too small to be bothering with this ear, and the line's too thick really to do it. So you just got to go, look, the ear ain't happening, just forget it. I'm not even interested in the ear. I'm interested in the walk, the camera angle underneath, and these walk kind of poses. So see that here with this arm on the left. That was me going, you know what? I think I know better than reality what's happening there, because it's actually coming out. It's actually bending outwards. That was me trying to redo reality there, thinking I knew better than the camera lens, than the Soviet camera lens. And, yeah. Yeah, see, like one. That's it. See, with the old buttocks there as well. I was used to drawing women, so you know, I've actually given him a bit of a tushy tush there. You shouldn't have one. You shouldn't have one. because that's not all my fault either, because of the, as females started to enjoy wearing shoulder pads, you know, it confuses their anatomy a little bit. I'm drawing this too big, I think, for what I'm trying to do. Because really I'm just interested in the goddamn pose, not in all the details. One of the problems with drawing live is that you just a little more, not live or like you recording or whatever, you're just a little more careful than you normally would be, because see when you draw, you know, by yourself and then you just show your drawings, well, you know, you obviously don't, the ones that completely mess up, you're not going to be going, hey, check these out. And so, you know, you draw with more abandon. But when you know, when you're actually recording it, you sort of, that all tends to, you get just a little bit more careful, because you can't afford for it all to go to shit, because, you know, like you're trying to make footage of it. So it's not as comfortable, you know. You don't quite draw with the same mentality. So boo-hoo, but yeah, that's what happens. And so your drawings typically, you know, they might not be as fluid, but you know, sometimes it doesn't really matter. You screw it up, you screw it up. Sometimes it works out. It's just how it is. See, if this is watercolor, I'd be annoyed right now. Not really, because it's just a sketch, but I'd be thinking, man, I did that too dark. That was kind of dumb. But you know what? The magic of hindsight, the magic of layers, the magic of shit colors. What did I do that for? The magic of shit colors again. This brown's really not probably the best choice. It's just starting to bother me, so I'm going to desaturate it. I'm losing confidence in my crap color. Yeah. So what was I saying? I don't know, something. Now my dudes, now my little dudes aren't going to match, but that's all right. Okay. I was going for a bit of, I mean, you know. Okay, so I don't, this one, I like this one, because this one, have I got the right? Yeah. So the other thing about like sketching like this is that what you really want to do is draw about the same size as the figures, and that's my philosophy. If you can, because that's going to give you a better chance of proportional replication. What's your hand doing there? It's doing a weird thing. It's doing a weird thing. So I'm going to do a weird thing. You want to do a weird thing? I'll do a weird thing. So that's, you know, and these, you know, like kind of trying to do shadow work here, which is like pointless. Soft lighting is just stupid. It's like you don't. Soft lighting doesn't help you out. It just. What's the point of you soft lighting? It doesn't. It's just like there's no point. I'm sitting now starting to get to this corner. I don't know what's happening there. I can't really see. Can't really see. We've got a crop. We've got a crop issue. Crop issue. Don't know what's going on with your clothes, with your whatevers. This is what I wanted. This is the area I'm interested in. It's the bottom of the hair. There's a little frizz head here. Frizz head's been out in the rain a little bit, maybe. Well, that's not true. I think we have an unrealistic expectation for controlling frizz heads in the post-Soviet times. Back in these days, you know, even in the decadent capitalist West, where they're selling you every single ridiculous bullshit product you can think of, they probably didn't have frizz control technology that was effective for frizz. So I'm sure they didn't have it here. Maybe that's why they go into the department store, you know, to see if there's any frizz control inside. Now I've given her a bit more frizz. You probably noticed a bit more hair. You know, I think I've improved her a little bit. I think her frizz head would look a little better with just a bit more shape. I've also narrowed her shoulders a bit to make her look, you know, just a little bit more appealing to me. Yeah, some guys like big, broad-shouldered women, don't they? I don't know, do they? No, nobody does. But anyway, I've just made some improvements. If you don't mind. Maybe you don't think I did. I definitely fucked that up. But I can't see this is the thing. I can't really see what the hell's there. And normally if I was just drawing for myself, I wouldn't probably give a shit. I'd just be like, hey, got the main line, get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there. But it's a different thing. We're drawing for a video. So yeah. Oh. So what yesterday I was saying, you know, I was talking about markers, and I was saying markers are better than digital like washes and stuff. Well, obviously watercolor does too, but why is that? Well, the reason is that you get more variation. Even when you do it flat, you get a bit more variation, and you get texture of paper and stuff like that. But of course, the dark side is, my God, you better not fuck it up. Because if you fuck it up, there's nothing that can help you. You can't correct it. If you try to correct it, it will look terrible. It will look like, guess what? You try to correct it. It'll look like someone got in there and tried to correct it. Look at this little babushka running around like a little bot thing. Should we do that one? No, the legs are a bit weird. Top looks like a little robot, but yeah, these figures are they're a bit too far away, a bit too small, a bit too risky. Can't see what's going on. So, okay, what time are we on here? Wow, 14 minutes just for that. Oh my God. Is that enough for a video? Is that enough? Just some no. Look at this. Let's just do a bit of this. This is funny. This guy is having the time of his life. I think the socialist dream has ended for him. Look at him. Either that or he really hates having photos taken. Or he's having a fight with his wife, maybe. Had some arguments about the proletariat, whether they're actually worth saving. Maybe they spent some time with them. They spent some time with the proletariat and realised, shit, we really want to fight for these people? So, I don't know. He's looking pretty unhappy, but I would say to you, my friend, let's try to be positive, right? You got 2 kids, healthy kids by the looks of it. You know, got a nice little family. Try to have a few more. I know you won't, because I know what the socialist birth rate was. But anyway, we won't get into that. You should be happy. You should be smiling. Your daughters are happy. Look, that one is anyway on the right. And on the left, that's the pose we're interested in. The one on the right, the pose, her legs. This is one of those things I keep talking about. Like, it's a photo. It's real. That is a real person. It's real footage of what's happening there. But the problem is that her legs look weird. Like, if you drew that, it would look like it looked like you really screwed that up. And if I did that, I'm telling you right now, if I did that and post a video of it, everyone would think I screwed that up. And like I say, no, if I didn't show you the photo, I said, no, I didn't screw it up. That's exactly how her legs were. You say, no, you shit. Stop making videos with your crap shit drawings. So, it's just one of those things. And with kids, problem with kids is that their proportions keep bloody changing. There's some quality hatching. So I'm going to release a course on hatching quality. This is going to be like one of those bullshit. Like everyone's got a course. I'm going to do like a course on how to hatch like that. So look out for that one. And then I'll do it'll always be on sale and like a special. Just so I can lie to you. So and sell and peddle my garbage. So basically, like, the proportions are always changing with these kids, and it's really annoying because I can't remember exactly what they are all the time. Adult proportions, they don't keep changing, so they're a bit different, but like the actual proportional stuff, it's once you work it out or work out your particular model, you're not going to really change it. But kids, they keep growing. That what it is. The problem is the legs, the limbs, and like the head sort of grows too. But you kind of, the problem is the limbs and the proportion of the body to the head, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, how many different freaking animals do I have to learn just to draw people? Well, the truth is, you don't have to learn any of it. You just trace everything, and then no one knows. Like, that's the beauty of the modern world, you see. What, you think people actually draw? I don't draw. Just trace everything. I'm only showing you this on here because, like, so, no. Mate, she's still got a neck, dude. She's still got a neck. What are you doing? Kid's not Hunchback of Notre Dame. Oh yeah, you just trace it. Of course you can. That's what the pros do. How are you going to know if they traced it in Photoshop? Just get some photos like this. I found these photos, I'll just trace them and whack it into whatever I'm doing. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Why not do it, man? It's a tool. Only boomers would do something with that special tool. I'm not a boomer, so fuck you. But anyway. What a bunch of shit. This guy's a boomer. Alright, you fucking idiots. Honestly, I'm not going to get to that, but you actually think these people had a lot of kids? Look at this guy. He's got 2 kids. He's a boomer. Birth rates weren't high in the so-called West and the European world by the time of the fucking boomers. Most of the boomers, you can go back to the Victorian era maybe. Problem is, every second one died. Not that high, but yeah. So that's a useful shape. With a dress or any kind of dress in first person perspective, like front on basically, you're going to get that kind of cascade thing going on there, which I kind of fucked up there, but you get like a cascade kind of. Oh, there you go. Well done. This thing's so touchy, honestly. It's really evil. These tablets are evil because they give you so much flexibility to do things digitally, but I think the line quality is not really what I want. So when you do stuff, it's like it's just not the same. But then other areas are really good. It's just, I mean, it could just be what I'm using. It's definitely different. It's much different to. That's what I was interested in her. Really, was the bendy legs, her little bendy legs. I think that's really. I took a bit of weight off her. She had a bit of a. She's got a bit of a beer gut. That's being mean to them. But she doesn't have a beer gut. She's got a little tummy. Mean. I'm going to give her some, so even without the bourgeois fashion magazines, and I'm giving her these issues. All I'm saying is drink less beer, Jesus. Healthy lifestyle, man. All she cares about is going to the beach with her dad and fucking drinking beer. So, yeah, if you're interested in my quality hatching, but then again, hey, I challenge you to hatch with this goddamn tablet, and then tell me how good your hatching is as well. So, see, I really want to do these legs black, but they're not going to look right. Because it's not really what's going on. I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but you could do it if I went full on high contrast. I could get away with that. It doesn't really matter. The drawing's finished. I'm just procrastinating and bullshitting. But yeah, if you I don't even need to do this bullshit. This is just we're colouring in. So no, actually, sometimes the putting the tone on just helps establish the silhouette and stuff. Yeah, it's alright. Sometimes it works. See, look at that crazy shadow on the ground of hers. That's just not going to happen. Just forget it, mate. You're out. The shadow you've done for me there is just not. Now we're getting to the zone of like we're going to abstract everything like in this picture now, sort of. We're just making up stuff, see? Abstract abstracting all these things, and sometimes it looks interesting, sometimes it just messes it, but it doesn't really matter because it's just, I think we know what we're doing. All right. I think that'll do. I don't know why this is annoying me, but it somehow is. I think that's what's annoying me. So you can see that it's actually on a bit of an angle. Actually, when I draw on this tablet, everything goes on an angle. I think it's the way my arm is. But luckily the drawing's a bit on an angle, so yeah. I think we got what we wanted from that. I'm not going to bother with the other ones right now. Might come back to them. Here we are.